Hi, I'm Jale. Welcome to my channel. This is going to be a reading for Gemini, all aspects, and all the cross watcher from the 1st up to and including the 15th of May 2021. If this is, reading for you, then take what resonates and leave the rest. If you feel like this is not adding up to your situation, check other aspects of your chart. Could well be that another video is going to resonate with you. And or check back next time that I upload these videos. Could be a couple of weeks time, that maybe I'm already featuring your story at that point in time for the Geminis. Right, let's have a look for the theme first of all. The Gemini theme, please. 1st to the 15th of May, Spirit 2021. What is the theme for Geminis and or the cross watcher? What is the theme? The Hanged Man and the Emperor. So again, could be divine masculine here that's pausing to reconsider, pausing to consider some options, maybe some what they're going to do in action. Let's have a look. Maybe they're trying to get a perception or perspective on something. Right, Spirit, what is the theme for the Geminis, please? 1st to the 15th of May. Someone could be overthinking this, because we've got I think and I will. So it's like, could be an ego thing, because we've got a lot of overthinking. Could be that they're overthinking things or they're not ready. Could be an ego element here that's blocking this possibly. Right, let's go with some tarot cards to see what exactly is going on for you guys. What is happening for the Gemini Spirit from the 1st up to and including the 15th of May 2021. What is going on for the Geminis and all the cross watcher? 1st to the 15th. Wow. Someone feels that they can't move forward. So we've got a situation here where there's a stalemate. There's a fear over a connection here. And we've got two people that are not in their heart centers. There's two people that are logically trying to process this. And it's like they're avoiding their emotions to kind of understand what is going on. And so they're doing it all they're trying to rationalize everything. And because of that, they're not actually dealing with the problem. They're just, again, it's ego. It's all like this ego battle. So that someone's not in their power because of it. There's also a commitment here that this masculine is in that is not yielding anything, is not there's no emotional connection here. There's a disconnect. But there's stability at the heart of it. There's a practical stability at the heart of it. And then we've got a reconciliation. Or balancing energy here. Where it feels like the person in the commitment wants to reach out to a feminine, but either there's been big arguments and they're both not in their emotional energy, so there's a disconnect, or they're in a karmic situation that is utilizing an emotional response in order to draw this masculine back in, and the masculine is utilizing that as an excuse to kind of continue a cycle, basically. And they know that there's an emotional connection. I just keep hearing they're not doing anything about it though. They're focused more on the physical. Again, it's this mind. They're not moving away or aside from this physical, mental, ego, kind of egoic, practical viewpoint that they're taking. That they're wanting to reinvest because it's almost like it's an automatic response. I don't know, it's weird. It's like there's no emotions. It doesn't feel like this is an emotion, and that's probably why they're doing it. That then in turn shifts the whole thing. It's like they're trying to force the connection that's over to be re-established, because it's easier for them to re-establish this physical connection than to deal with their emotions. It's like this is the easiest way out for them. Yeah. And so they're stepping up this practical agreement or this practical karmic connection, and they're disconnecting from their heart's desire because it's just easier for them. It's an easier way out of a situation than to actually deal with it. Yeah, look. So they're not acknowledging their true divine feminine because it's harder for them to do that, because they have to actually get in their emotions, and they're not prepared to do that at the moment. They're in their head. And it's like that. It's a process, is what I'm hearing. They are not ready. This is going to take definitely a while. They possibly have tried to do this kind of thing before, and then they're doubting themselves here. They're just doubting the whole situation. They don't want a situation. It feels uncomfortable for them, so it's like they're choosing the easy way out, which is to just kind of shut everything off that's emotional and just stay in the situation they're in, because it's like a wound. Now, again, this could be karmic. Yes, there could be a balancing act, but there could also be something from your side you need to look at. Maybe you're needing to empower yourself, and maybe you're avoiding certain things in your life, which means you have to look at that. It could be that they're not ready, but there is definitely a karmic balance here that they have to, yeah, we've got choices being made here. And them defending, it's like they don't want to be rushed. This person does not want to be rushed. They're not going to be changed. Their mind's not going to be changed. But when they're ready, they will, when they're ready, they will take action. But at the moment, this person's not taking any action. Again, we've got a lot of kind of drama and arguing and defensive action. Again, they're avoidant. They don't, it's like they're trying to dig their heels in here. Yeah. The connection that they see externally from this other karmic situation is overwhelming them, and so that it's like they're it's overwhelming, the feeling. So I feel like this person's kind of detaching because it feels like it's more easier for them to deal with that way. It's an ego thing. They're running from their true heart's desire because it's uncomfortable for them. Yeah, it's to them, if they stay stuck in this situation, it means that they're safe emotionally. It's got nothing to do with them choosing anyone else. It's you know, it's a lesson. They feel like they're out of balance, and so they don't want to make that kind of jump. It's too much of they're not empowered enough either. Right, let's see. What else can you tell us, please, about this person, this Gemini reading spirit? What else can you tell us? Right, so we've got Pluto transformation. So Pluto's going into retrograde at the end of April. So it could be that this is shaking things up. That from the end of April, beginning of May, this is what the energy was like, and now they're transitioning possibly into, again, maybe they've got people around them that are going to tell them that this is not healthy, or so it could be that there's a shake up that is going to come beginning of May. Or maybe they see it, but they don't take the action. Okay, so again, if you get to the point where you think, right, well, I'm not going to sit around here, I'm just going to do my own thing, you need to trust yourself. It could well be that some of you need to release this connection for a while, or it could be that they need to release their karmic. Use discernment based on, you know, the information. If you feel like that doesn't resonate, then... Right, what else for this reading for Gemini, please? What else can you tell us? Okay, we've got ask and receive. So again, there could be a manifestation point here. And we've got clear, cancel and release. So you need to be clear about what you want. And then we've got courage and bravery. So maybe they are not brave enough to look into this situation, and maybe therefore you need to be brave in this on their behalf to carry this energy possibly, so that they can have faith and trust in you, maybe, you know. Right, what can we tell the Geminis, please, watching this? What is it? What else can we say to them? I've just tasted peanuts. I don't know why. Someone's either eating peanuts watching this, or... So we've got this person that needs to heal, all right? And that's why they're still in this energy, because they're not ready. They're just not healing, and they're not ready for any of this. What else can you tell us about this Gemini reading, Spirit? What else do we need to be aware of? Happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. It could be that this person you are their wish fulfillment, but they're stuck in this overthinking mode where they're just not taking that leap, and Pluto could shift that retrograde energy, but it might also be that it takes longer, because obviously Pluto's going into retrograde for a while. I think September, October is when it goes in direct, so this could be even longer for some of you. Right, let's see what do we need to be aware of for the Gemini reading, Spirit. What haven't we already spoken about, please, for the Gemini reading? We've got secrets here. We've got submission, manipulation and achievement. So, clarify secrets and manipulation. So again, it could be that they just know that they're not ready for anything serious, and that's why. And they're asking you to detach from this because they're just not in a place to offer anything. Maybe you discover something around the Pluto going into retrograde where you think, well, hang on, they're not being serious, and this is just not what I was expecting to have happen, maybe. Right, what else can we tell the Geminis, please? What else is going on in this situation here? Yeah, we've got, again, broken heart. So it could be that they've had a broken heart, which is why they are not... They could have struggled a lot in the situation, or maybe they're not ready and they need to heal that. We've also got appreciation, so maybe you've helped them through that. And then either they're scared still, or they can't move forward because they're not ready. What else is going on, please, in the Gemini reading? Again, we've got never-ending story. So for some of you, you need to close this out, because this is not your person, and that this is just definitely an ongoing cycle of which you shouldn't be in. Whether or not you know if that's you or not, I would say get a personalised reading. Right, let's see. So for some of you are reinvesting in something that is not for you. Right, let's see. Or that you're missing something in the situation, and that's why it's not changing. Right, let's see. Okay. So we've got someone here that's draining this person, and someone that's taking all the kind of the brunt of it, and this is a lesson that they need to learn. It's part of their lesson that if they're sacrificing their own needs for a connection that is not healthy, then even more so you need to step out of it, because you don't want to enable that behaviour, you know. But for some of them, this is a karmic codependent energy that is not being resolved, and so maybe that you're around there taking that for granted, possibly. Let's have a look. What else can you tell us about Gemini's reading? What else can you tell us, please, about Gemini's reading? Sacred living, spirit speaking, in intervention. So again, there's an intervention here. Maybe again with the mirror, could be karmic, that this is why it's not working for you, that spirit are trying to show you that this is not for you, maybe. Let's have a look. What else can you tell us about the Gemini reading here? What else can you tell us? We've got quest. So and maybe they just don't know themselves, and so your quest will be to learn about yourself, you know, while this happens, and then you decide what you want to do, possibly. Right, what else please for the Gemini reading? What else please, Spirit, we haven't already spoken about? We've got, again, a loyal energy here. Someone's got a loyalty to something that is not necessarily built on firm foundations. So again, just pay attention for that. Again, this Pluto going into retrograde might show you something that is being hidden possibly, because we've got a tower moment twice coming up here, and like a pathway being closed out. So it could be that someone's being removed from your life again because it's meant to help you. And then we've also got the Sun and a ring. So for some of you, you could have this reconnecting again in Leo season, because we've got the I will and the Sun and the ring, which is about commitment. So it could be that this is a disconnect ready for maybe Leo season, so the end of June possibly. That could be another reason. So it's not meant to happen at the moment, maybe, for some of you. But for those of you who this is your person, let's have a look at the outcome. Let's see what the outcome is here for the Gemini reading. Again, they're showing a future here, so this could again link to the Leo energy. So at the moment, if this, maybe you need to stand back a bit and let this play out. What is the outcome from the 1st to the 15th of May? What is the outcome? We've got working on, yeah, look, someone's working on leaving. So it's not the right time. So they're working on getting a balance within their own life before they can then make a decision and leave. So for those of you that this is your person, looks like the summer months, possibly the end of, it'll be the end of July, won't it, Leo? The end of July looks like that possibly we're going to have a resurgence in this. Between the 1st and the 15th, though, what is the outcome? Yeah. So it could be that, again, there's arguments around this that you feel you're not heard, you're not listened to. And the point here is if they're not ready, they're not ready. And you can't force someone to be ready when they're not. So step back, do your own thing, focus on you and see, obviously, the next few months how your life goes. Maybe you decide afterwards that you don't want to deal with this. You know, and you've got other things you want to do. Or maybe some of you will look at this again and this person will be in contact around the summer. Right, let's see what other information here for the Geminis. What else can we say to Gemini, please, for this reading? What else is information that needs to come through for this Gemini reading, please? Oh, wow. This is interesting. So for those of you that this is not your person, we've got Pandora's gift and beyond the mind, the heart beats. So in fact, for those of you that this isn't, you've got another connection coming in. For those of you that it is, this is worth, again, it's worth it. If you feel like, oh, why isn't it taking the time? It's because they're not ready. And so this, again, good things come to those who wait, right? So I'm not saying that you have to sit and wait and put your life on hold, but again, it just looks to me like this is going to have some kind of rebirth that needs to happen. And so by you disconnecting, it might be helpful. Let's take a look though. What else can you tell us? Gentleness. Be very gentle with yourself this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations and environments. So yeah, take some time to heal. Take some time to disconnect for you and figure out what you want to do in all this, you know. That maybe they're choosing what they want to do, but you have to choose what you want to do too. It's not just about them. So right, let's see. What else can you tell us about Gemini's reading? What else, please, for Gemini's reading? So there is an attraction here that I'm seeing that's coming through. What else can you tell us? And then we've got romantic feelings and keep an open mind. So again, it's just, this doesn't feel like this person's ready. Okay, and let's see. Final message for the Geminis. Final message, please. So we've got all that glitters isn't gold. So either you're going to be learning that or them. And then we've got blessed. So for some of you guys, if it isn't your person, then it's a blessing that this isn't happening because it's not meant to. And for those of you that obviously need to wait, there is going to be communication, but it's not for a while. All right. I'm seeing Leo again. I keep seeing Leo season here. Maybe you're asking, well, why? Well, why is this suddenly now not my person? Well, why? I mean, obviously, if it isn't your person, I mean, if it is your person, it's your person. You know, only you're going to know that. I can't, unless I do. I'm reading you a personal reading. But for some of you, we need to course correct here a little bit because we're pausing ourselves here. And look, manifestation. So this is when you're drawing the energy to you. You're the one in the driver's seat drawing the energy to you, right? You don't need to chase it. Okay, because look, there's a sacred plan in amongst all this. So it could be that you need to learn your power again, and then that's when they learn theirs. Anyway, guys, hopefully that's been of some help. Thank you for your likes, your shares and your subscriptions. It means a lot to me. Until next time, take care.